Hi guys, this is Sketch Queen again, and yeah, I'm not even going to tell you that I'm back yet again, because you know, I keep disappearing, keep coming back, so it's pretty much regular MO for me by this time. But yeah, welcome to my newest video. I bet you thought I wouldn't make another one. Well, anyway, today I'm back to talk to you about a purchase that I made a little while ago, one that I think is extremely beneficial. Me being a cross-dresser and liking pantyhose and everything, it's absolutely awesome for me, and it has indeed proven its worth thus far for me. I'm talking about Philips's IPL hair removal solution, the Philips Lumea, or Lumea, or yeah, Lumea, I guess. Yeah, so here you have it. This is the advanced version, which means that it's not wireless, so it has to be plugged in when you're using it. Yeah, I kind of figured that it was a little bit cheaper than the other version, I think, and I figured I wouldn't take it with me camping or anything to remove hair there. So yeah, I figured that you know, the fully wired version would work just as well, and in fact it does. Anyway, I have been approached lately by some companies selling IPL hair removal devices, others obviously than Philips, and yeah, they've told me that they would send me these devices to review, completely free of charge, of course. But I told them that I'm already committed to Philips' Lumea program, and indeed I believe this to be the right choice, at least for now. Alright guys, so before I begin my actual review of the device, I would like to make it clear that Philips did not sponsor this video. They did not send me this device free of charge, or actually paid for it with my own money. I ordered it online, and it cost me, I believe, around maybe that's like around $200, $250, close to $300 it cost me, yeah. And well, it might seem a little bit steep at first glance, but as far as I'm concerned, the investment has thus far yielded great dividends for me, hair reduction wise, especially on the legs. Well, anyway, so despite the device being extremely powerful and great, it's got its limitations, and to understand why these limitations are there and what they mean, you need to understand how IPL hair removal works. So IPL is an acronym for intense pulse light therapy, I believe, and the device uses an intense light sort of flash to get down to the roots of your hairs and deactivate them. The way this works is the light, this intense light, penetrates light skin or light matter, and without being absorbed. But dark matter absorbs it. So as soon as it hits a dark hair root, the hair root absorbs it and it gets burned to bits. At least that's what I hope. If you have a darker skin complexion, the device is not suitable for you because it's going to burn your skin. Okay? The same goes for moles, and you can't even make markings on your skin with a marker, you know, to mark out the area that you're going to treat with it. So now that you understand why this device works, you will also understand that it works best with people, best on people with fair skin complexion and dark hairs. So the higher the contrast between your skin and the hair, the better this thing will work. Alright, even if you have a light skin complexion and you have really light hairs, like blonde or even white ones, it's not going to work on those. So those roots cannot absorb the light, and therefore they will not become deactivated as a result of the Philips Lumea treatment. Well, anyway, this is the box that the device came in. Now, this is not an unboxing because I've already opened this thing, and I'm already two treatments deep in my Philips Lumea routine, which means that I have two more left. at 2-week intervals, and then 4 more at 4-week intervals to complete a full treatment cycle. After which, of course, if you're not happy with the results, you can repeat the whole thing. There's no point. So the way you start out, let's say today I do actually have a session, so I have to do a session later with this baby. And so the way you do it, you complete a session, you flash your skin with a device wherever you feel it's necessary, and only once, of course. I do one today, and in 2 weeks you do another one. After another 2 weeks, you do a third one, and yet after another 2-week period elapses, you do a fourth session. When you're done with this first initial phase, you repeat these same sessions at 4-week intervals, so once a month, and you do that, I believe, 8 times. You have to do that to complete a full cycle. Now, Philips say that there is no point in using the device more frequently because it won't lead to better results. This sort of program, it takes into consideration the growth cycles of your hairs, and it has been conceived to counteract this growth as efficiently as possible. So yeah, there you have it. So what exactly do you have in the box if you decide to order one of these babies? The box is, as you can see, fairly plain, although it does have a it does detail the program on it already over here in the back. So yeah, 4 sessions at 2-week intervals, and then another few at 4-week intervals. All right. Well, that's pretty much it. There's not much else to say about the box, so let's just open it and see what's inside. All right, so there's the device. As I said, I had already opened this box before, and I'm already 2 treatments deep in my program. All right, and there's a Lumea IPL app card in it with a QR code that you can actually, scan and access the Philips Lumea website with it. It says, receive step-by-step IPL guidance and find out how to unlock an extra year of warranty for the device. Alright, so as far as I understand, the device can produce a limited number of IPL flashes. So I think this one, the limit on this one is 250,000. So once you exceed that number, I believe the device just wears out or something, and you can, go get a new one, I suppose. All right, but I'm not 100% certain about that. After every single treatment, you have to clean the head of the device, which comes off like this. And yeah, it's got the actual flasher and the sensor that senses the shade of your skin, the complexion, your complexion, and it determines whether indeed it allows you to flash it with the device. Because, yet again, if you have a dark skin complexion, you're going to burn yourself, and Philips obviously don't want to allow that to happen. So, to help you with cleaning your device, they've included a piece of fine cloth with it that you can actually use after every single treatment, because the flasher, the frontal part of the flasher, there's a small kind of window thingy over here, and that one gets filled up with, I don't know what those things are, bits of moisture and burnt hair that it wicks off your skin. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, so what else do we have here? As I said, here's a charger, or rather a power brick, because this device works only when plugged in. So yeah, you can't actually use it if you're out camping. So yeah, you just plug it in right here, stick this into a wall outlet, and let this baby rip. Okay, there's a detailed instruction manual in the box as well. That's the warranty, I believe. And this instruction manual is multilingual. Well, let me just put it down here. It's multilingual, and it tells you everything you need to know about how to use the Philips Lumea device. All right. This one's a travel pouch, so you stick your device in here if you're going somewhere, and yeah, you can lug it around in style, I suppose. Another warranty paper, whatnot, and that's the receipt that I got when I paid for it. Alright, so plastic contents in the box. This is, again, this is Philips' Lumea Advanced device. So this one is not wireless. But despite that, it's very feminine looking. It's pretty awesome. It's got a sort of a trigger that you can use over here to actually do the flash. And it's got an intensity indicator in the back. So when you turn the device on, you can select one of 5 intensity levels. I recommend that you start at 1 and try them all out. See if it produces any kind of adverse reactions on your skin. Again, this thing is not supposed to hurt when you use it. All right. So, but if, the 5th level of intensity at which I use it, it does produce a sort of a warmish kind of tingling when you fire it. Don't let that scare you. It's actually, I think it is supposed to happen. So yeah, there is that. There's a ready light in the back over here. So when you actually use it, and I'm going to flash my lower arm with it shortly, just to show it to you how it works. If you're using it on your leg, you have to put the device onto it like this. So it covers the area of skin is supposed to perfectly, and then the sensor can actually make a reading concerning your complexion. And once it does, it sort of allows the device to let you fire off a flash, and to indicate that it turns on the light, and the light goes white. So it has to be white. If it's orange, I think it blocks the flash. All right. So without any further ado, let me show you guys how this baby works. Now the cord is pretty long, so I think it should reach all the way to my wall outlet. Alright guys, so to plug in the device I had to get rid of my backlight over here, but yeah, whatever. So let's start the demonstration. You start up the device by pressing the button right here. Okay. It kind of sounds a bit like a hairdryer, because there's a fan in it that keeps the device cool as you use it. As you can see, it's on the 1st level of intensity right now, and I keep pressing the start button. As I keep pressing the start button, the intensity level goes up all the way to 5th. That's the maximum level. Now, to use the device, you have to position it perfectly over your skin like that. As you can see, the ready light has already turned on for me. See? As you remove it, it turns off. So that is the sensor telling the device that your skin is suitable for IPL treatment. And to fire the device, you have to squeeze the trigger right up front. Alright, so I do not recommend that you look at it while you're using it, because the flash can be quite intense, and you can even see it with your eyes closed through your lids. So yeah, it is pretty intense. So here we go. Device is ready, eyes closed, fire. It blinks a little bit, and then when it stops blinking, you're ready to fire again. In a slightly different location. Bang! There you go. Alright guys, so that's my video for today. That's about Philips' Lumea IPL hair removal device. Oh yes, results-wise, I never told you anything about the results. I'm in 2 or 3 treatments deep in my routine now, and I'm already seeing hair reduction, I believe, by more than 50%. So I'm absolutely happy about it. I cannot show you guys, I can actually show you my skin, because I'm having another session later today, and it's been clean shaven, so there's absolutely nothing for you to see on it. There are indeed a few hair roots there, but you can't see them now, so there's no point in yeah, showing you that. Alright, so that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it, and yeah, my verdict, I believe that Philips' IPL Advanced Lumea device is suitable for hair removal, for cross-dressers, most definitely, me being one, yeah. Another thing, guys, if you're a cross-dresser and you want to use the device to remove your beard, your facial hair, it is not recommended. Most guys have thick beards, thick dark beards, that are pretty darkish, even after shaving it off completely. So the chances that you'll burn your facial skin are high, which is probably why Philips does not recommend that you use it on your face or your genital area. Alright, so yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video, and yeah, planning on shooting another one right about now. Alright guys, see you around.